Hi, this is Motasim with you in a new Java exercise. I create a class, I call it exercise, right? This is the exercise class and this is the main method, all right? Now, the question is, write a Java program that continuously prompts the user to enter a sentence. Each sentence is read. The program should display the sentence in reverse. The program should only exit if the user types exit. So the important thing to understand the question first. So write a Java program, okay, continuously prompts the user to enter a sentence. Continuously, it means there is a loop. It could be while, or for, or any other while, okay? Prompts to user to enter a sentence. All right, that means we need to have a printing a sentence saying ask the user to enter a sentence. Each sentence is read. The program should display the sentence in reverse. So basically, it seems we need another loop inside the previous loop to print the input in reverse. Finally, when this loop gonna stop? It's gonna stop when user type exit. All right. Now let's break down what we need to do. So we need the user to enter a sentence, and to enter a sentence, that means we need to read the user input. To read the user input, we need a scanner object. So create a scanner object. That's the first thing we need to do. Second, we need to create a variable or declare a variable to hold the user input. Okay. Third, we need to create a loop to what? To ask the user to enter a sentence continuously. This loop should stop when the user enter exit. All right. Now the last thing we need to do is to print the user input in reverse. Print the user input. Print the user input in reverse. All right. Okay. Let's do one by one. Now we break down what we need to do. I think this is not clear. Print the user input in reverse. How to do that? Usually to print something, we use system.out.print or println to print something, right? But now we need to reverse it. To reverse it, we need to print each character separately and starting with the last character. Okay, print the user input by character. Let's say print the user input in reverse. I suggest to use for loop to print the user input in reverse. All right, this loop, it should be included in the above one. Now create scanner object. How to create a scanner object? Scanner, the name of the scanner, let's say sc scanner object equal new scanner system dot to the end. We have a couple of issues as usual. I'm gonna say board scanner Java util, and this is the leak, so I'm gonna come here and say before I forget sc object dot close and done. Now how to create a variable to hold the user input. The variable should be string. I'm gonna call it user input. I'm gonna assign nothing to this variable. All right. Now we need to create a loop to ask the user to enter a sentence continuously. All right, and stop when exit. So I'm gonna use while. What's the condition that we are gonna use? While the user input is not exit, keep going. While user input not equal exit, open curly bracket, and don't forget the close curly bracket here. While user input not equal exit, I'm gonna say system dot out dot println and say please enter a sentence to the end semicolon. Now if I run this, say, look, it will not stop. Why it's not gonna stop? Because this is gonna keep looping. There is nothing to stop this. I didn't enter anything yet, and user input is nothing. All right, so that means I need to do something. What is it? Okay, stop. I need to assign a new value to the user input, and we will get it from the scanner object that we created. So we are gonna say user input equal scanner object dot next line. Okay, scanner object. What's the issue? This scanner object. All right. Now if I run this, please enter a sentence. I'm gonna write, say, this is a Java class. Please enter a sentence, because we didn't do anything yet. All right, it's good to keep trying the code step by step so you figure out where's the issue early. All right, now we assign the user input to user input, and to be sure everything is working fine, I'm gonna say system dot out dot print ln, and I'm gonna print user input to the end semicolon. Save this. This is a Java class. This is a Java class, so everything is fine. I don't need this. I can keep it now. Okay. Now we need to print the user input in reverse. I'm gonna move this to here. So the next step to print in reverse. To do that, we are gonna create a for loop. We're gonna create a variable called integer. We name it I. We assign the user input length to this variable, semicolon. Keep looping if I greater or equal 0, and increment or decrease 1 from I each time we have a new iteration, with each iteration. All right. Open curly bracket, close curly brackets. Now, so this is the for loop, this is the while. Where is the while loop? This is the while loop, and this is the main method, and this is the curly bracket, the end curly bracket for the class itself. For integer I, user input length, now we're gonna say system dot out dot print ln. What we are gonna print? We are gonna print the user input, but in this case we are trying to print the user input in reverse. To do that, we need to print each character by itself and starting from the last character in the user input. So how to do that? I'm gonna say print user input, print user input, print user input, dot car at the index is I. All right. So we are gonna start with I, which is the user input length. Now, it's not right until now, but I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna run this and say X, Y, Z. There is a problem. What's the problem? The user input length is not in the range because the index is 0, 1, 2, and the length is 3, 1, 2, 3. So we are gonna say here to fix this issue -1. And now control save. Now X, Y, Z, Z, Y, X. We printing this and we ask the question again. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. But I don't want it like this, so I'm gonna take this off and save and try again. Say WE oops QWE. What's that? Show this. I need to save, run again. XYZ. Let's take this off and save, run. XYZ, ZYX. Now, how we fix this issue? If we put LN here, then it will print ZYX in each line. So I'm gonna suggest something. In the outside of the for loop, I'm gonna system .out .print ln, put nothing in the end semicolon. Save it. All right. I'm gonna run this. XYZ, ZYX. Please enter a new 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, do we do everything? I think so. Please enter a sentence. The user input we print from the last character. Notice here we have a space. I think there is a space here, if you can see. All right, that's all for this exercise. Don't forget to close the object always, and remember you should use different types of comments, and each time your comments is more clear, it will actually help you in maintenance time and help your colleagues to read your code or code. All right, thank you and bye bye. See you next video.